Commander, we're at a depth of 10,900 meters. Sonar detected a huge biological object approaching. Unbelievable speed. It's bigger than the ship. Much bigger. Look, oh my God, it's I. This footage has shaken the internet, claiming a living megalodon in the Mariana Trench. An idea both terrifying and captivating. Of course, it's not real, but it sparked a deeper question in all of us. If we had the power to bring the past back, should we? That's no longer science fiction. Welcome to the reality of Project Lazarus. The Lazarus Project isn't just one organization. It's a worldwide team effort. Their goal isn't to make a theme park, it's a way to make up for past mistakes, an effort to bring nature back to life. To learn more about this amazing science, we talked to Dr. Evelyn Reed, one of the first people to work in the field of ancient genetics. Doctor, many people say this is playing God. How do you respond to that? That's a misunderstanding. We're not creating life from nothing. We're working with what's already there. The key is two things: well-preserved ancient DNA and a close living relative to use as a template. Think of it like fixing an old book. We're not writing a new one. We're carefully putting back the missing pages using CRISPR gene editing to rewrite the genetic code of the relative. We're adding back important features that were lost. Thick fur for the cold, a digestive system for extinct plants, one gene at a time. And it's not just an idea. Let's start with a sad story of too much and too little. The passenger pigeon. In the 19th century, they used to darken the North American sky. Their flocks were so huge they could take days to fly by, forming a living river across the sky. Their numbers were estimated to be up to 5 billion, but that abundance became a curse. In just a few decades, commercial hunting pushed them to zero. In 1914, the last one, named Martha, died alone at the Cincinnati Zoo. A species gone from Earth forever, or so we thought. The extinction of the passenger pigeon is a scar on our collective conscience. It wasn't due to natural disaster, but by human hands. Luckily, museums around the world keep hundreds of specimens, giving us a complete genome. And they have a living relative, the band-tailed pigeon. By editing the germ cells of the band-tailed pigeon, we are slowly recreating the genome of the lost species. One day, their flapping wings might echo in the sky again. But if bringing back a bird is about making up for past mistakes, bringing back a giant could be about saving our future. The woolly mammoth. They weren't just huge animals. They were like nature's engineers that shaped the northern lands. The mammoth steppe ecosystem they kept going played a super important part in controlling Earth's climate. By stomping on snow and knocking down trees, they let cold air get deep into the ground. This kept the permafrost, a giant storage of methane gas, safely frozen. When the mammoths disappeared, trees grew and snow piled up like a warm blanket. The permafrost started to melt, letting out carbon that had been stored for thousands of years into the air. Bringing them back isn't just a cool science trick. It's a possible, even daring way to help steady one of the most delicate climate systems on our planet. And we have the tools to do it. Siberia has given us amazing preserved samples with both liquid blood and whole cells. With Asian elephants as their closest relatives, we are making a functional mammoth, a cold-resistant Asian elephant with the key features of a mammoth, ready to once again be the guardian of the North. We think the first working embryo will be ready in the next 5 years. A giant is getting ready to come back. Not all extinction stories are ancient history. Some scars are still very fresh. This is Benjamin, the last Tasmanian tiger on Earth. This footage, taken just before his death in 1936, is a painful reminder of a very recent loss. Neither a tiger nor a dog, the thylacine was Australia's top carnivorous marsupial, a unique predator whose jaw could open almost 120 degrees. They were hunted to extinction, wrongly blamed for killing sheep. The last one died of neglect in a zoo just weeks after the species was given legal protection. But the thylacine story may not be over. Because it's a marsupial, the babies are born very, very tiny. This is both a challenge and an opportunity. We don't need a complex artificial womb. We can use a distant relative, the fat-tailed dunnart, to carry the early-stage pregnancy. Then the tiny embryo can be transferred to an artificial bio-pouch to complete its development. It's a blend of ancient biology and future technology. The goal is to bring them back to the Tasmanian wilderness, where they can restore balance to an ecosystem that lost its apex predator. But bringing a species back raises deep questions. Bringing back a plant eater like a woolly mammoth is one thing, But what about predators like the dire wolf? The giant wolves of the Ice Age, bigger and stronger than any wolf today. Would bringing them back balance the ecosystem or create a new threat? This is the core question of Project Lazarus. We're not just bringing back an animal. We're taking on responsibility for its existence and its impact. Every project has to come with a strict ecological restoration plan. But there's an even more philosophical question. Can a creature made in a lab, with no parents to learn from, no pack to pass down culture, truly be a dire wolf? Or is it just a copy, a genetic ghost, forever lost in a world that's no longer its own? Nature is flexible. Instincts are strong. They will learn, they will adapt. What's more important is that we, as a species, caused this loss. Perhaps using our own intelligence to fix some of the damage isn't arrogance, but responsibility. From the forests of Tasmania to the grasslands of Africa, from the skies of North America to the tundras of Siberia, a quiet revolution is happening. Science is giving us a second chance, a chance to turn back the clock, to fix mistakes. This process will be slow, full of challenges, and there will definitely be failures. But for the first time in human history, extinction is no longer a permanent death sentence. It might just be a temporary state. The question is no longer can we, but which species should we bring back first? And what kind of world will we prepare to welcome them back into? The future of our planet might not just be about saving what's left, but also about carefully bringing back what's been lost. A new dawn is coming. It's a huge responsibility, and the discussion has only just begun. What do you think? Which animal do you want to see return the most, and why? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for exploring Project Lazarus with us. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next amazing science stories. Until next time, keep asking questions.